Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your Modern Maven Tarot weekly tarot for the week of December 18th through December 24th. Quick recap on your last week's energy. Really? Wow. Really about embracing new perspectives, and that those new perspectives will bring in new opportunities. And your overall monthly, which will be linked at the end of this video, which was definitely got the most views. Like there's something about Sagittarian energy. So hello all you wonderful Sag out there. Everything you want is on the other side of this understanding of the lessons of Saturn direct in Pisces, right? And clearing things out of our life, embracing this new idea of confidence in what we deserve, right? Taking the initiative to go out there and connect with the people who are taking us, or not taking us, but even just with us on this next level. You know, it's like a multiplayer game and you're all going to the next level together. But karmic completion, it's funny because Scorpio's got this message. And while I was contemplating and meditating, it's Mercury retrograde, so get ready for some like random like misspoken times with me right now. But that karmic completion, like there is something new and powerful coming in. And when I was meditating on your cards, you got the Wheel of Fortune, right? Like this is that transition I'm getting. And so we are still in Sagittarius season. We are entering the Aquarian, or not, good Lord, we're entering Capricorn season on the 21st, right? So this week, there is going to be a transition. And when we transition at Earth, like that's really where I think you might be getting like a 3D opportunity related to finances or career, right? Or some just new opportunity where you get to express yourself after you've taken the mask off. But this karmic completion, like I said, it's shifting. So like when we liberate ourselves, when we speak up for ourselves, when we put ourselves first, right? Confidence. Like there's a big thing about confidence. And when I'm getting this message, I think it was from your extended monthly, that like when you have that confidence and you get the job you want, then all of a sudden you have the relationship with you want, because you have put your energy into what you deserve. Like when you stay in that job that sucks, you know what I mean? Like then you're blocking those really great relationships too, because you're showing like, this is what I think I deserve energetically, right? And so with that liberation, that karmic shift, okay? But it's important too that like we make sure that we pay attention to our thoughts. It is Mercury retrograde, okay? So our shadow, our subconscious can really trick us during retrograde times, okay? So if there is negative thinking, it's not to say, you know, toxic positivity, like, oh, that's not there. Go within and see where it's coming from. Like that's honestly like the most important part. Yes, utilize that connection with your subconscious, okay? Because yeah, look what it brings you. Utilizing that connection to your subconscious. A reminder, new moon in Sagittarius, and you know, that's actually really probably really powerful now that I think about it, because it brings new perspectives, right? But embracing your Sagittarius energy, that confidence and joy, that confidence, like everything, so much of this is about confidence, okay? And feeling your power. Oh, I love it. All right. So next week, full moon in Cancer, right? And we have Chiron and Aries, which is, man, like so much new happening. Chiron and Aries, healing insecurities, with a full moon in Cancer, which is an emotional closure to sensitive matters. So something is coming to a close in all of our lives, and collectively, in the collective, we're going to see some emotional closures to certain situations, right? But I'm getting the biggest thing for you is that healing insecurities, and that's where we see this spark. You know, I'm getting a match being lit. Some spark of confidence coming in, okay, with that. And then on the 30th, one of my favorite things, we have Jupiter direct in Taurus, okay? Everything that we have been dreaming about expanding, everything we've been wishing about, thinking about expanding. We're going to start seeing it expand in the 3D world, okay? Mercury has been retrograde, right? So a very important reminder during this retrograde time that we pay attention to our dreams, okay? And that we reflect on the lessons, again, that this is ruled by Saturn and Pisces, that we reflect on the lessons that Saturn and Pisces has been gifting us, okay? So that expansion, remember during Mercury retrograde, it's about, you know, planning and, you know, getting your resume ready, reconnecting with people. Like it's funny because Mercury retrograde is a time, you know, where exes come out of the blue and like email you, and it's like, oh, why are you emailing me? But like if there's people from your past that like you think fondly of, you know, and like, let's say career-wise, where it's like, oh, like they're in the same field as me, like I should reach out and see if they have any leads. Like that's a way to utilize Mercury retrograde time, right? So, you know, there's two sides to every coin, and with retrogrades, it's the same thing, okay? So how we utilize that time, how we think about things, how we feel about things, you know, it all connects to us energetically. But I would get excited. I would get really, really, really excited. Yeah, karmic completion. Oh my goodness. But yeah, just a reminder too, collectively, December's theme is emotional evolution. So if you're ever feeling like, you know, that you are feeling the burden of the lessons of Saturn direct in Pisces, just remember you're not alone. Like we collectively are going through this, okay? This is a collective thing. So this is, I love this. Oh my gosh, like this is making me like so excited. This is that Capricorn paradigm after it's crumbled. This is the Aquarian age and unlocking that confidence, right? Leading with confidence. Really harness some more of that, you know, fellow fire sign of Aries. It's all about balance, right? We can all learn something from every sign. And so that's a reminder too, please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot because I'm going to be uploading, wow, again, look at that. Like the Emperor is calling to you. My goodness. Could be a boss too, which is interesting. But I'm going to be uploading those videos related to shadow energy, what we reject and what we project, okay? And so look to the opposite of your sun and rising to get some information on that. But I'll be going through it in depth in those videos, hopefully mid to end of the month. Yeah, wow. Saturn direct in Pisces is, there's something really, check your Saturn. See what sign rules Saturn and read up on it too. I mean, you're definitely being asked to follow a new path. Fascinating. You know what? That's where we are going to stop the shuffle. So let's see what we got for Sagittarius for the week of December 18th through December 24th, 2023. Sagittarius. Yeah, wow. All right, you're not the first sign to get Judgment again, but like the age of Aquarius, like listen to that song and just play it. That this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, okay? Like when you're getting in a funk, when you're feeling this energy. Oh, Lord. This is good to see, though, like where it's taking you, okay? Remember, this is all for collective liberation. So last week's energy coming into this week is the Nine of Swords. So it would make perfect sense that the Mercury retrograde in Capricorn that happened on the 13th, the day after the new moon in your sign, could really emphasize the power of Mercury retrograde on your psyche, okay? This is overthinking, this is fear, this is questioning, right? You can't fear the unknown, all right? Remember, this Nine of Swords is your shadow trying to keep you safe. This Nine of Swords, sorry if you can hear my stomach rumble. This Nine of Swords, my stomach was just agreeing with me. That there's comfort in what's familiar, even if what's familiar isn't what you want, okay? And so this is very clearly Mercury retrograde's influence on you, because swords are communication. There are thoughts, right? How we speak, how we think. And there's lessons in here, though. So remember, going within, right? When these thoughts pop up, write them down. Where is this coming from? There's always a link back to something, okay? The more we dig, the more we get closer to, like, the bottom of the root. Like, when you pull out a weed, if you don't get to the root of it, it's going to keep growing back, okay? So let's get to the root of it, right? This is amazing to see, though, because you have the Magician. So this is ruled by Mercury, communication, right? This is effectively communicating and manifesting what you want, okay? So success is yours, right? You have the talent, I think. You just, like, you need to balance that talent with the effort. And again, like, I think this is why the Emperor was coming out. Like, if you're in an interview and you're not feeling confident, they can pick up on that, right? We all feel energy, whether we realize it or not. So you need to have the confidence in manifesting what you want to manifest, okay? But seeing the Knight of Wands next week, I love this because the Knights are like teenager energy, okay? They're impulsive, but it's really encouraging you to seek out experiences that make you feel alive. So the more that we can attune to our inner fire, the more I think it's going to build our confidence. Like I said, I'm going back to seeing that Emperor card earlier. Okay, so let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Also, Sagittarius, if you do like this reading, please do like, comment, and share with other people you think this reading might resonate with. And please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so you get notifications of when new videos pop up. All right, why is the Nine of Swords here last week? Why is the Nine of Swords here last week for Sagittarius? It's funny because I've had a lot of MGMT stuck in my head recently. And I just got the song It's Working stuck in my head. And so, like, we really need to remember that it is working, okay? Like, you have everything you need to. Nice. You got the Three of Cups as a clarifier, but it fell on here. And so, honestly, like, I'm keeping this here, and I'll tell you why in a little bit, okay? Because it is retrograde, but my instinct's telling me to keep that there. Let's clarify that Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? All right. Why is the Nine of Swords here last week? Why is the Nine of Swords here last week for Sagittarius? You know, instinctively, I told myself not to reveal that and to leave it there. So I think it's funny, like, nobody is immune to the effects of Mercury. It's so interesting that they keep falling on this. So I think, like, this is a really strong message of, like, how important it is to work through this energy right now to get to here, okay? Amazing. So you have the High Priestess and the Four of Coins as clarifiers. A reminder, all the answers are within. You are being so deeply encouraged to get to the root of this. And it has something to do with your relationship with money and the balance of that, right? And stability. This is ruled by Capricorn, okay? And we're entering Capricorn season. And your relationship with yourself and your relationship with others affects your relationship with money. This is like this idea of, like, a lot of these worries is this fear related to finances. And again, it's like this idea of, well, I don't like my job, but I at least know this is how much I have a month. You know, I'm enjoying life when I'm not there. You know, like these excuses that we make for not going out and finding something that actually aligns with our energy. And also very interesting because months ago you got the message that even if you have like a 9-to-5 like cubicle job, but you're really like into film, you know what I mean? It's like that idea of like, I'm an accountant, so I go and work for this boring company doing accounting stuff, where it's like you could find an accounting job for an industry that your passion is connected to, okay? So there's something really connected to that, and like this block when it comes to your money and the feeling of needing that security that you know is there versus going out onto this new thing that clearly you can manifest and charge forward passionately. So yeah, all those answers are within, okay? So utilize that new perspective. Because remember, this is all coming over into this week. And so we want to clear that 9 of Swords and the fear that comes with that 4 of Coins so that we can confidently and effectively manifest, okay? Because what you think about, you bring about. And if you are, you know, asking for a new job, but you don't have all that energy cleared out and aligned, you're not listening to that inner High Priestess, sure, you might manifest a new job, but it might be an exact mirror reflection of where you are now. It just on the, you know, outside looks like it's going to be different. And then you get there and all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, nothing's different. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's see. Why is the Magician here this week for Sagittarius? For the week of December 18th through December 24th. But yeah, I just keep getting the message. It's working. It's working. It's working. Yeah, so much. My goodness. Every single card has fallen on there like that. Exactly what I was saying. We have to clear. This is, obviously tarot is encouraging you, right? So even though we see this amazing, wonderful manifesting, we have 2 5s, 5, 5. Okay. Also 5s indicate change, okay? This change is coming from inside. The call's coming from within the house, okay? The 5 of coins is related to financially being left out in the cold. This is ruled by Mercury and Taurus. So again, the importance of how we're thinking before Jupiter turns direct in Taurus, before that expansion starts happening in the 3D world. It's so important to think about how we're thinking about ourselves and our situation, okay? We can't focus too much on other people being our, savior, if you will, okay? And there's something like you really need to walk. This is a card about walking away. You need to walk away from something, whether it's a relationship, a way of thinking, a job, there's something here to walk away from. And another important message about these is the importance of boundaries, okay? So there's something with your boundaries, I'm getting to and also you can see the roots, right? It's all rooted in your shadow. Something related to your boundaries. This could even be a person, who's overstepping your boundaries. Very interesting. But remember, tarot is always a choice. But when we choose these directions to clear this, the Knight of Wands with the 3 of Cups, this is amazing. And this is ruled by Mercury in Cancer. So remember, Cancer full moon, right? Clearing some emotional stuff from our lives, related to a sensitive matter, and healing insecurities with that Chiron and Aries, fire, water and fire. That December 26th, mark it on your calendar and make sure that you do some strong internal guided meditations, lifting your vibration, lifting your confidence. That is going to be a very powerful day for you, Sagittarius. Very, very, very powerful. These 2 cards are so clearly linked to that. I'm excited for you. Okay, so now let's get an empowering question and then we'll close this out. Also, don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and rising for a more in-depth look at the week ahead. All right, let us get an empowering question for Sagittarius for the week of December 18th through December 24th. December 18th through December 24th. All right, Sagittarius. All right, empowering question. There we go. Interesting. Did it show up? Yeah, it did. So this fell onto these past life cards, which I used for the extended. So please go back to your extended. Again, it's going to be linked at the end of this. And check out that past life energy. This empowering question actually, yeah, wow, is probably connected to that. What was I intended to do in this life? That's where the celebration comes in, right? When we stop making excuses, when we liberate ourselves, when we have that confidence we deserve, right? When we heal that inner child. Amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. Again, if you did, like, comment, share, subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. And yeah, this is a transformative week, so get ready, okay? Don't forget Mercury Retrograde. Be mindful of communication, all right? And have a wonderful week, Sagittarius.